Hey there pals, my name is Nijin and today we are going to be doing a tier list of all my videos. I feel like since I've uploaded Faraway Blue Part 4, I think it's the perfect time to just take a look back at all of my videos. So to get this straight, I'm going to be ranking videos starting from the school era, which is the Plump video, all the way until Faraway Blue Part 4. I will not be ranking YouTube shorts cause like, let's be real, they're not gonna compare to these guys. But yeah, let's start. So Plump, pretty classic video. The mic quality is absolutely horrible. Pretty solid start. I would say it's like D tier or something. I think I did a good job explaining how this game works and how I managed to accomplish it. And the reactions, they're a bit scuffed, but the ending part where I asked the question of how many events did this game take to make, and they all guessed incorrectly and it was 1 and they all got mind blown. Holy, that was good. I think I'm gonna bump it up to a C because of that. Like, it's not a perfect video, but it still has some very good material. Next one, the Octopus Guy video. This is my first take on storytelling, which is weird because it's my second video. So this video is very storytelling heavy. Like, it's just me making a silly shooter game with C#, which in itself is like kinda cool, but it doesn't really warrant itself a whole video. But the fact that I based the story around the Octopus Guy, and I actually did a pretty good, I feel like I did a pretty good job creating the story of the Octopus Guy. I think this is like B or A. It is kinda short though, so I'll probably just put it at B. It's a really good video, but the material, like the game itself, isn't very impressive. It's purely carried by storytelling, and I love storytelling, so it's gonna be high. Next one, the fun video. I think this video is hilarious. Like, it has a lot of funny moments, but holy carbs, it was so painful to edit. Like, I'm not even kidding. The improv, like the lack of script, makes this so hard, because if you don't know, I do not improv any of my videos unless it's in a recording. All the things I say, when you think I'm saying it improv, like, oh, I gotta do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, it's all just fake, it's all just scripted. I actually just record the video silently, and then I write an entire script of what to say and I record that. But this video, I tried doing improv, and holy, it was hard to edit, and it's just not that good because I had to cut a lot of it out because I am not funny. And I had to retake a bunch of stuff over and over again, so yeah, it's probably D tier. I do like the part with Sarah though. I think she made the video so much better. And yeah, the fact that this video is pretty long just keeps it out of F tier. Now there's another short video, Faraway Blue Part 1, where it all started. This video was actually like the earliest video. I edited this one a long time ago, like months before Plump probably. And yeah, it's very clearly outdated. I would say like the quality is pretty even to Plump, even though it came months before. But I think it's a pretty solid start to this pretty cool series. And it introduces the competition well, it introduces Ruby well. It's just that the other 3 parts will be so much better than this one. And this is just like the warm-up introduction, so I'm gonna put it in C tier, even to Plump. Next, the PowerPoint Vault video. I remember seeing like a bunch of comments, more comments than usual, flood into this video. I'm like, huh? Wait, am I getting views? And I checked, and oh my god, it's on 1,000 views. The first video to hit 1,000 views in the game era. And let me tell you, this video, I actually love this video. It's probably the first A tier. Because here's the thing with the vault video, it keeps on adding more and more stuff. It starts by showing you the vault, and then it explains the vault, and it's like, that's it, that's all the vault content you would normally need. And then boom, it hits you with the cool competition game section where my friends compete to guess the password, and then after that it hits you with the slide cell. And oh my god, the slide cell was so hard to record. It was so laggy, I'm not even kidding. And actually, I still have a ton of footage left over because I was recording myself making the entire vault, and because I wanted to make a tutorial, and I never even made the tutorial because I feel like the footage will be so annoying to dig through and it won't even be that fun, and I already provided the download to the PowerPoint anyway, so you can still check it out. But yeah, overall, this video is very good. The only flaws about it is that the Agent's private channel part didn't really make it that well. It was supposed to actually be a full break-in as I promised, but I got tired of the lag, so I just debunked the vault in my second channel. But yeah, it was a pretty cool video. I'm also very proud of this thumbnail. This is the first time I've used Blender in a thumbnail. I'll be using it a few more times. This thumbnail is very obviously inspired by Parrot X2's Proton thumbnail. I think that one's pretty good. So yeah, pretty cool. First PowerPoint video, very solid, gets a lot of views. I'm very proud. Next, the physics game. This video was long, and oh my god, it's a really good video. another A tier. It's sort of a sequel to Plump, you know, Plump and then Fia. Both start with P, has 5 letters, and it's a cool, difficult challenge and construct. But let me tell you, I had so much fun making Fia. It's probably like the most fun I've had making a game so far out of all of these, because like the amount of problem solving I have to do and like making the physics from scratch, because I use no behaviors. I had to code every single physics bit from scratch, and I'm so mind blown by the fact that I actually did it. It's really cool. Unlike Plump, where I actually had the whole thing planned out and I know how to make the entire game with one event. Fia is pure improv. Like the plan for Fia is very little. I just had one piece of paper explaining how the water's gonna work, and I didn't even end up using that one. Next, we move on to Faraway Blue Part 2. This one is the Nightmare 4 era. Part 1 is more of like making the mechanics of the game, explaining the competition. Part 2 is where the story starts to kick in. It is mainly used to introduce the opponents as well as develop the story of Ruby. I think it's a really good sequel to Part 1. The Nightmare 4, the animation I made for the Nightmare 4's introduction, I think that's so sick. One of the most iconic moments in my entire channel. The interview, the fact that I interview Sarah and Silent, and the fact that I introduce each team and I rank them all, and like the Faraway Blue content itself, me making the Faraway Blue game, I think it's pretty cool. I am super proud of this. The voice acting I had to do to like captivate the emotion of, oh, Nightmare 4, so hopeless. And that bit at the end where I tease the wall, the last episode, I think it's pretty good. I think this is either A tier or B tier. I don't know though, I don't know, it's kinda hard. Is this as good as these two? I feel like it's B tier, like nice A tier. I feel like it's A tier because the level of storytelling in this video is much better than the one in the Octopus Guide video. Next up, this one's a pretty special video. It doesn't relate to school at all. It is the cancelled videos compilation. Basically, I had a bunch of cancelled videos, mostly about Minecraft. I want to finish them, put them all into one big video, and it's my longest video right now. It's 1 hour and 16 minutes long, which is absolutely crazy. It is a full-length movie. In terms of the video itself, it took longer than I hoped for it to take, but I feel like I did a good job like polishing the videos. I did them pretty good justice, even though some of them did end pretty abruptly. But yeah, overall, I feel like this is a B tier. It's really long, it's a fun watch, and each video has its charm. But yeah, this video heavily got carried by the fact that I already edited these, and I spent like probably a year total editing all of these cancelled videos, and now I'm just like, hey, you know what, I'm gonna not uncancel them. Alright, so next up we have Game Seed. This video is pretty interesting. The whole process of making the game only took 7 hours or so. Basically, the story is there's this competition called Game Seed where the prize pool is $6,000, and I joined it with a couple of my friends, and we lost because we got lazy, because let's be real, we're not gonna win. Some people were using Unity and we were just using Construct. We had no hope. And plus I'm busy with my own videos. But then there's this like upcoming presentation that we have to do about Game Seed, and I felt a bit bad for letting our team down, so I decided to spend a very long time, a full night continuing the game and finishing it. Proper, adding an ending, adding a full level and everything, and then the next day I just surprised my friends with it. This was meant to be a second channel video, because it's not that big. It only took 7 hours to make, and the game itself is not pretty impressive. The only reason this got to a main channel video is because A, the $6,000 prize pool will make for some crazy clickbait, and B, I stayed up till 1 AM to make this game, so I feel like I would like to do it justice. In terms of the video itself, it's pretty decent. Nothing much. I like the part where I surprised all my friends and even my teacher with it, but I feel like it's a bit scuffed. Would I say it's better than Plump? Like, Plump's reactions are much better, but in terms of editing and stuff, I think this video does a better job. Yeah, I think, you know, I'm gonna keep it in C tier. I feel like I didn't do a very good job like actually explaining the story, because I like getting people immersed into the story of the game itself, as well as the story of me making the game, which is what I've been doing with Faraway Blue. Speaking of which, we're gonna continue Faraway Blue into Faraway Blue Part 3. This part is like, it's a pretty view-grabbing part. The other two parts did not do well when they are first uploaded. And so I decided, you know what, I'm gonna center the third video around PowerPoint. And you know what, it worked well because I feel that this part is a pretty good cooldown between the heavy, I lost all hope, Nightmare 4 is so scary video, and the this wall ruined my life video. And then we just have the PowerPoint video in between. And the video itself is pretty cool. What I like about the video is it's more leaning towards the story of the game itself instead of how I made the game, like how I explained it in the Game Seed video. Because yeah, this game goes heavily into the story of Alright Blue. There's even some cutscenes which I used AI voice for. I actually had to like get into character.ai so I can borrow someone's voice from it. I'm very proud of this video. I think I did a good job capturing the artistry of making stuff in PowerPoint, and the cutscenes are pretty cool, the editing's pretty cool, and it got views. So yeah, I feel like it's gonna be A tier. It's even with the part 2 video. Maybe even S tier. Should I put it in S tier? This is my character Ruby. Actually no, I watched a bit of it. It's mostly just time lapses and me drawing fish and calling it the ultimate game world in PowerPoint. Like the only thing I did that's actually in PowerPoint is draw the assets. But I also like the crash bit. I feel like the crashes that I put in the video really tease the final part of the video well, and I like the teaser at the end and stuff. But yeah, I don't think it's S tier. It's pretty good on some bits, but it's mostly just explanation. Now, before we move into the final 3 video, and you're all probably excited to see where I rank this video specifically, we're gonna go back to this video, the cancel videos compilation. Because I feel like I wouldn't be doing this video justice if I didn't rank each cancel videos individually. So yeah, here they are, just chilling like this. And I'm gonna rank them individually. I know they are made outside of the school era, but I spend a lot of time on these. I feel like they deserve to have their own rankings and stuff. So let's begin with the first one, the Manhunt bot. This video was meant to be much bigger than it ended up being. If I actually completed this video, this is definitely gonna be S tier. Like you can see like all the animations I put into it, and I only ended up finishing like 2.5 minutes of this video. So it's not gonna be that high, it's probably gonna be C, but I love the concept and story that I put into this. Basically, this video is like the lore of how I changed from this Minecraft skin into this Minecraft skin. Basically, the lore is, I test out my skills with this manhunt bot by fighting it in 3 different areas, and then I do a manhunt with it, and then at the end, I decided to do a final battle to see who's truly the best, and in that battle I lost to Johnny, and then canonically, this guy dies when he gets killed by Johnny, and then a brand new robot agent gets built, and that's how I changed my skin. But yeah, sadly that never happened because I didn't have enough time. And yeah, this video was way too ambitious, so I'm gonna put it in C tier because for what it is, it's pretty good. Next up, we have the RPG Maker video. I feel like this video would be 2 times better if I just didn't fumble the recording. Basically what happened is, basically in RPG Maker event, which is like pretty similar to the events that happens in Construct 3, when you want to code each event, it opens a brand new window. And the thing is, when I made the RPG Maker video, I was recording using Xbox Game Bar, so not OBS, which is what I use to record now, but Xbox Game Bar. And the thing is, I forgot to set it to record every window, so every time I go over to code an event, the Xbox Game Bar just does not show it at all. So yeah, all of my coding got lost, I couldn't show anything, and the video ends up being like very poor. But I still like the concept itself. The game, I think it's super complex. It's probably like a really high tier vanilla RPG Maker game. Because I tried to make an entire combat system without the traditional battle system that the RPG has, where you just basically take turns and stuff with effects and magic and stuff. Whereas I made an entire combat system where it's just fast paced, more fun, in my opinion, but it was such a hassle to code. Like, each individual enemy has to be like fully coded and stuff. It was hell. But yeah, the game itself ended up being lots of fun to play. So yeah, I feel like I have to rank it in D tier, sadly, mainly because it didn't record properly. Okay, you know what? I don't think it's as bad as the font video. Like, the content of the game itself is pretty good, so I'm gonna rank it in C tier. Next up, we have the supermarket in Minecraft. This video was a massive disappointment. I'm very disappointed in myself in how this video ended. Basically, I made an entire supermarket in Minecraft. It has working bank accounts, working shopping, some music features, and oh my god, it was so hard to make. Like, coding the entire bank account system was so hard. The redstone, the command blocks, managing the money, the fact that I had to make 10 separate bank accounts and code them individually. I had a ton of fun making it, and I'm very proud of how it turned out. But yeah, the only reason that this failed is not because of the ending actually. That ending was fake. The ending where I accidentally did /fail and destroyed the supermarket, that was fake. And I didn't continue it is because I've had experiences where I had to cancel a video because the Minecraft got extremely laggy, and I feared that once I did the proper shopping, because like the bank account system so far only works for the diner. Once I do the proper shopping, like all of the items and stuff, it's gonna take a long time to code, and it's also gonna be extremely laggy, and I just didn't want that. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna continue this. I'm very proud of the build, probably one of my best builds ever. The supermarket looks pretty good, very creative, and I like the sections, I like the video itself, the way it's edited, the script I used for the video, pretty funny, lots of good moments, but yeah, it's probably gonna be B tier. It's the best one so far, but when I'm just disappointed by the fact that it had to end like the way it did, because it was just way too ambitious. Next up, we have the advancement video. Basically, I just went around a couple Minecraft worlds trying to get all the Minecraft Bedrock Edition achievements, which includes achievements like Master Trader, where I have to trade for 1000 emeralds. That achievement actually took me weeks to make, but I just didn't record that much. And then the next achievement is Smithing in Cell, where I have to get every armor trim. And basically, I did not show this part, I did a bunch of seed hunting, especially for the silence trim, the last trim. I just looked around a bunch of seeds in creative mode, and then I searched for a silence trim, and if I did not find the silence trim, I'm gonna move on to the next seed. And on the seed where I found the silence trim, I just copied the seed, and then I made a new world in Minecraft Survival, because you cannot get achievements when you make a world in creative. And for the Spire trim, which is the end trim, I defeated the game in peaceful mode, and then I went out into the outer ends, and then I copied the world, put it into creative, and I search a bunch of entities to find the armor trim, and then once I do, I go back to the world that's in survival, and I got the armor trim. It was pretty funny. But overall, as fun as this video is, I like how I scripted the video. This video is not really scripted. I still did the usual recording in silence, but then I compiled it all in CapCut, and basically I just think about what I would say in this shot, and so on, and it made for a pretty decent video. It's kind of funny. Now next one, another fully edited video, the Minecraft No Jump No Fall series. So if you don't know, I had a series of YouTube shorts where I play Minecraft, but I'm not allowed to jump and I'm not allowed to fall. That is what the challenge originally was, but then I just turned it into, I have to survive Minecraft in one Y level. If I move Y levels, then I lose. And yeah, that's what happened. I survived Minecraft, and the video itself, I think the video is pretty good. It has some pretty nice iconic moments. The editing's pretty funny and well done, and it's probably like the best KineMaster edit ever. Yes, it's still made in KineMaster. This was before CapCut. Which yeah, I'm very proud of how this video turned out. It just ended the way it usually did. The series was already completed in the form of YouTube shorts, and I didn't want to edit it again into the long form, so I just cancelled it. Next up, we have the last videos in the cancelled videos playlist. The Japan video. Holy, this trip was a lot of fun. But on the exact same time my family went to Japan, my school had a field trip that I missed, and in that field trip my school made a task where you have to make a video about the field trip. They decided to task me to make a video about our Japan trip instead, and it was... So the task is spread between me and my brother. So that's why you saw him a lot in the video, because he was the one starring in it, and he was actually the one who originally voiced the video. But I feel like it's not very appropriate if I just reveal my brother's voice in the Japan trip video, so I revoiced it with my own voice. The way I edited the video was pretty weird, because it was like a school project video. It was never meant to be public on YouTube. I originally planned to make a much longer video on it too, but then when I made this video, the cancelled videos compilation, I figured I'd cancel that and just put this video instead. So yeah, this video actually isn't the full Japan trip, but I feel like it's still a pretty good video. And holy, the censoring, oh my god, I had to censor every face. There's this one shot in the video where my brother was in the aquarium, and the aquarium has a lot of mirrors, and I had to censor every reflection of his face in every single mirror, and oh my god, it was so funny. But yeah, overall I feel like this video is probably D tier or C tier. I'm gonna put it in D tier to save space. but yeah, that marks all of the cancelled videos, and that means we can move on to the final 3 videos. The most recent video, so there might be some recency bias in this. Let's start with 3D PowerPoint. This video was crazy. This only took 5 days to make, and it's the biggest video I've ever made. Like, I'm not kidding. This video blew up. It is so big, and I'm probably gonna struggle to keep up with this video. The concept of this video is just way too good though, that's the thing. Which yeah, basically I just made 3D animation in PowerPoint, and I made a cool Minecraft animation, and some of my friends react to it. I absolutely love the reactions to this video, like the funny moments with Silent, Sarah actually learning how to make 3D PowerPoint, Ryan just crying his eyes out, and Fish just being jealous at this. It's a pretty good video. It's probably A tier and stuff. I'm a bit biased because it got views, but I feel like I'm very proud of how quickly I edited this video. I'm very proud of how I managed to get all the recordings done in like 2 days or so. It was pretty chaotic, and I'm very proud of this video. And the animation itself is pretty good. I love the animation. It's pretty creative. It's a cool Minecraft mechanic, Minecraft trap, and yeah, pretty good video. A tier, definitely. Sadly, it won't be S tier because actually, these are the S tiers. You may be wondering why I'm leaving the S tier empty. These two are the S tiers. So let's start with the PvP video. This is the Silent arc. It is the arc dedicated to my best friend Silent, and oh my god, I absolutely love the storytelling in this video and the actual game itself. Like, a lot of the video is just me fighting Dede and Dante. Like, there's not much fighting with Silent going on, but I absolutely love the way how cinematic the video is. The fight with Silent is pretty good. The animations I made for each fighter is pretty good. The story that I told is pretty good. Like that intro where I introduced Silent, that had so much aura to it. The music choice was amazing. I love this video so much. It has such a special place in my heart. And the game itself is pretty fun. Aside from the fact that I absolutely messed up the multiplayer, which I'm not very proud of. But don't worry, I'm gonna like make a new version of the game that's not multiplayer when part 2 comes out. The game is pretty good. I absolutely love Minecraft PvP, and it's so fun to finally be able to experience Minecraft PvP in my laptop, because previously I only had Minecraft on my phone, and the fact that I coded an entire game based around PvP, like SMP, lifesteal SMP PvP, and it turned out pretty fun, and I had a lot of fun with it with my friends and making it. I'm just so proud of this video. It's really good, but not as good as this video. Oh my god. Faraway Blue Part 4, my most recent video. Wow, it was crazy to make. At the moment I'm recording this, I just finished the video, which is why I even made this trailer, because I just want to talk about this video. It's a crazy video. It has so many animated shots in it, mainly because like the last bits of Faraway Blue, I didn't record much footage of it. A lot of the video is actually just re-recorded footage, so I just faked a bunch of footage of me making stuff, me pretending to make stuff, because I did not record myself making a lot of the last parts of the video. But I absolutely love this part. Like the story I developed around the wall, how I finished the story of Ruby and myself. I just love this conclusion. It's a perfect conclusion. That 5-minute bit where it just shows the Faraway Blue gameplay, I feel like it's a really good breather and transition from the chaotic part of me making the game, which is full of crashes, to the fully animated finale of the video, where it's me joining the competition and ending up winning it and putting Faraway Blue on the wall. And fun fact, I actually did not take a picture of Faraway Blue on the wall, so I had to print a new poster, ask my teachers to rehang the poster so I can take one little picture, and then I put it in the video. And I think that's like the funniest thing ever. I went the extra mile for this. Another thing I did that was extra mile was putting a ton of Blender renders in my video. I did that with the font video. That font video had a couple Blender shots in it, but this video was something else. I just pulled every stop to this video. I did everything I could to make this video as good as possible, and I am so proud of it. It is my best video yet, and it probably will be my best video for a long time. And with that, that is my entire tier list. The next video, it will be Friday Night Funkin' in PowerPoint. I do not know how good that video will turn out to be, but I feel like it's probably going to be better than 3D PowerPoint and PowerPoint Vault, so it might be A tier. Might be A tier or maybe even S tier if it's good. That's pretty much it. I feel like I'm very proud of how far I've come ever since Plump, in terms of my quality, editing, art, and other stuff. I don't think I'm gonna be making a video as good as Faraway Blue Part 4 in a long time, except the full compilation of all 4 parts of Faraway Blue. But yeah, I had a lot of fun making this tier list, and I hope you enjoyed watching it. So thanks for watching, bye pals!